Welcome, welcome, welcome to Straight Talk with Shirley. I am so glad you're here today. Thank you for your commitment and your consistency in meeting me here every week. We are still in the waiting season. Ah, yes, waiting. Today, I just want to share with you on the topic, while you wait, heal. It is so important that we heal. So many of us have experienced trauma in our lives, whether it's something somebody did to us or maybe we did to ourselves, but either way, it hurts. And it's so important that we deal with our hurts and our pain and heal. Because when we heal, we can go forward in any relationship, whether it's a business or professional or personal relationship, in a healthy way. Emotional healing impacts your decision. Emotional healing impacts your action. For those of you who have experienced abuse, maybe physical or emotional, or even verbal abuse, you know that that makes you feel like you're not enough. And going into any relationship feeling like you're not enough will impact your life. And it's so important that you who have experienced abuse, that you must heal first. It is imperative that you heal first. As your coach, it is important that you, when you come to me as your coach or go to any coach, that before you hire anyone to help you build your business, to help you just brainstorm and figure out where you're stuck and get you strategies that you can grow your business and become more, that you heal. Because when you approach your business and new relationships, whether personal or professional, in an authentic way and you're healed, your impact is so much greater. Healing, sometimes it's a long journey. And I know it's hard. I've been on a healing journey myself, and it took me a while, 35 years, to talk about some of the trauma, some of the traumatic experience that I had in my life. But once I was willing to do the work, once I was ready and able to say, yes, I'm going to start and I'm going to stay on this path, I'm going to continue on this roadmap, because I want to be more, do more, and help other people through my life. If you're not healed, you will take that trauma into future relationships. You will take that trauma and that hurt and that pain into future business relationship. There's a phrase that says, hurt people, hurt people. I want to pause right here. I want to ask you to put me on pause and like and share this video, because if you know somebody who's hurting themselves, if you know somebody that is hurting other people, why? Because they have not dealt with their hurt, then today I want you to reach out to them now and let them tune in, because I need them to hear what I have to say. Because when you have unresolved issues and when you have hurts and pains that you have not dealt with, it affects your life. Here's the thing. Hurt people because when you go in this mode and you continue to move forward and not deal with the pain and you're not healed, it affects your decision making. It affects how you treat people. It's so important that you forgive you. It's so important that you forgive the person that hurt you. But even more critical, you have got to forgive you. Because if you don't forgive you, it is so harmful to your future relationships. Because you're forever thinking about that person who abused you in whichever way, whether verbally, whether physically or emotionally. When you take that into your future, you're saying that everybody is like this person. But when you're healed, you can say, no, that person was that person. You are the only common denominator that goes from one relationship to the next. So it is critical that you forgive that person or persons. But most of all, you must forgive yourself. It is so critical that you have a healthy relationship. I want you to know that coaching is not therapy. Believe me, coaching is not therapy. And I say that because as I coach people, in our coaching process, if it ever comes across where I notice and I could pick up that there's trauma involved and there's something that you need to work through, I put things on pause. I put it on pause in a way to have a conversation to the side to make sure that you're dealing with that issue with a therapist. And if you don't have someone, I am connected with a clinical psychologist that I can refer you to. Because again, coaching is not therapy. When you come to me, we're here to build strategies. We're here to brainstorm. We're here to figure out where you are stuck. We're here to make sure that you have a thriving future. When you're healed, this is what it looks like when you're healed. You no longer cringe when you hear that person's name. When you're healed, you can walk into a room with that person if you choose to and not feel less than and not feel belittled. When you're healed, you can have meaningful conversations with that person, especially if you're co-parenting, and not feel angry. When you're healed, you no longer hear that person's name. You go from 0 to 100 with anger. It is so important that you are healed, my brother. It is so important that you are healed, my sister. A healed person can live a more fulfilling life. We no longer point finger and blame other people. When you're healed, you can pray for that person. And here's the thing. When you're healed, you're not praying the prayer, kill him, God, kill him, just kill him. You're going to pray the prayer, bless him. In spite of what happened, God, just bless him. It is important that you're healed because then you can convey compassion. You can convey grace and mercy to that person or those people that hurt you. It is important, it is critical that you heal. Because when you're healed, you're in a healthy place. I want you to understand that there are many studies that have been done that shows that people who have diseases, lots of diseases, is connected to your emotional state. It's connected to that unforgiveness that you have on the inside. It is time for us to heal emotionally, physically, spiritually, in every way. You hear me say from time to time, we are mind, body, and spirit. And if you're hurt in any of these areas, it is so critical that you are healed in all three areas in order for you to move forward with that personal relationship, with that business relationship. When you're healed, you can genuinely smile at that person and mean it. And you can see yourself thriving and becoming more. I want you to know that I'm your coach and I'm your sister, and I see healing down on the inside of you. Make a commitment today that you will start the process of healing. If you've gone through the healing process and you're now ready to start your business and you're ready to strategize and become that person that God has called you to be, reach out to me, email me, or DM me, but contact me so we can get together on this journey. Join the Igniters team because we're on this journey for more and for better. And it's important that you heal. Have a great day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.